Geulah means to redeem, to free, to take out of slavery. Geulah also has something to do with family.
Yeah,
Wait a minute. Geulah has also to do with revenge. Geulah also has to do with family. Anshi Geulah so.
That's right, because Boaz was Ruth's Goel, and there was and Luke is translated kinsman.
So let's put them all together. What do we get up to?
Of course. I don't know, you get from freedom to revenge to kinship.
Oh, there's a certain bond that is developed.
Between who?
Well, between everybody who experiences a certain experience. Let's say.
Why shouldn't you say that it's a relationship between Hashem and
What about Geulah? That's a physical.
The point is, why? Doesn't Hashem revenge Jewish blood? Isn't that part of Geulah?
Yeah, there's just
So that's the
tunnel.
I think Hashem Yinakim Damo.
Alright, so therefore Geulah means all of these things.
Yeah, but you don't find that.
It's interesting that the Goel Hadam is not called Nakem Hadam. It's not called the revenger of the blood.
It's a Goel Hadam.
He is Goel Hadam. He's redeeming the blood.
That's right.
Maybe when you avenge the blood properly, you redeem it.
Yeah, but he doesn't say, he doesn't use the term in the Damo. But Hashem uses Hashem Yinakim Damo.
I don't know what you're driving at.
I'm trying to put it in a physical relationship.
Why? Why not read it for what it says? Geulah consists basically of several acts. First, it demonstrates a kinship between Hashem and His people. 2, it means redeeming us from slavery. 3, it means a revenging of Jewish blood, like a Geulah Hadam.
But a Goel.
Right, and what about the Badolos?
It meant a kinsman.
Okay,
So that's a kinship. It's all, a Geulah means all 3 of these.
what's the
You
relationship?
still don't know what Elohim or Hayat.
Well,
Because
the
that's
point
what we
is,
started
yeah,
out
but the
with.
point is that if we're going to say that Hallel refers to Geulah specifically, it's a specific expression that is used in terms of recognizing the fact of Geulah. And the fact of Geulah which you are still in. If we would have jumped back to slavery in the very same sense that we had been redeemed at that time, we couldn't say it. It's obvious that Hallel is for something which once was done was never retrieved. It remains with us. We're saying Hallel on the present, not on the past.
Let me ask,
In other words, the nest still is with us.
let me ask another question.
Now, the idea may be that when we talk about a Geulah being the kinship with Hashem and being redeemed, or being free, rather, what we are really saying that freedom in a human sense can only be possible when we begin to realize that what is really the center of everything lies not within us but outside. So that this relationship to Hashem that we have, a God that we don't understand, that we cannot understand, we cannot know, we try as much as we can not to impose our ideas on it, is part of freedom. And this freedom is the essential thing that we are really doing everything to attain.